Results of Sanskaras. In this book, chapter number 4, there is total explanation of Sanskaras. Results of Sanskaras are such, they control us. Our willpower doesn't work. If you try to discipline your body certain way, discipline lasts only for a certain time, and again you are controlled by sanskaras. People go on dietary discipline, eating certain things, not eating certain things. They control their mind, but as soon as the deep desire comes, they smell the food and they are controlled by it. This is the power of sanskaras. So, explain like all the things are explained in detail in short. With willpower or physical control, we cannot control our life. Our life is controlled by sanskaras. With mental information, you gather all the information mentally, but you cannot control your life by mental information. Suppose somebody has fear of height, that is a sanskara. This person may do lots of research and write the books about fear of height. One can convince others about not to be afraid of the height. But when one goes to the real situation, goes on the height, all his information disappears and he is afraid again. This is because of sanskaras. Okay. Emotionally, we are programmed generally by religions. You know, temptation of heaven and fear of hell. Because of that, we try to behave. But no matter how much we try to behave, it doesn't last for a long time. Emotional blackmailing doesn't last for a long time. Prisoners are put in the prison, for certain crime. They come out from the prison after whatever treatment they get. After 15-20 years in the prison, they come out, they remain the same. They perform the same crime because in the prison, they are only restrained from doing wrong things. But the sanskaras are deep within them, so they go back to old pattern with a greater intensity. Sanskaras are invisible. Sometimes one looks very nice and innocent and friendly on the surface, but deep inside the sanskaras are going on. And we hear so many cases, like a young kid, nice kid, friendly kid, shy kid, who won't even kill a fly, goes out and suddenly gets a gun and shoots randomly. This is because of sanskaras. Sanskaras are so deep, we cannot understand it. You cannot judge anyone by looking externally. Husband and wife could be married for 30, 40 or 50 years, still may not know them because what they are their inner sanskaras. Inner sanskaras is just part of them that comes up on the surface at certain time. When they are in love, they love each other and they show external courtesy and all the gestures. But when the crisis comes, when they are married and they have to face it, then their original personality comes. So sanskaras of smoking, drinking, worrying, violence, addictions, fear, phobia, all these sanskaras control us. So really, result of sanskara is our life. It makes our personality. No matter whatever we have idea of ourselves, we are our sanskaras. We don't know our sanskaras. Only way we can know our sanskaras are to go deep inside and explore. Our sanskaras are expressed as our tendency, temperament, likes, dislikes, all kind of personality. It becomes our second nature. These are the sanskaras. These are the results of sanskaras. Sanskaras are shallow or deep depending upon exposure and intensity. Sanskaras can be eliminated gradually through meditation or other means. So, sanskaras are expressed through our life. If we want to understand someone, then we have to know their sanskaras. In India, the old tradition was arranged marriages, and it worked very well. The main reason why it worked, there are some pitfalls also of arranged marriage, but what they look for, the family background, education, and their spiritual background, and whatever parents have an environment, child definitely gets it. So if you look at the roots, you know what the fruit will be like. But in love marriage, two persons meet strangers. They know each other and date each other for a long time, but they don't get to know the roots, and roots are from the parents. Whatever is instilled from childhood by parents, by society, by the religion, overpowers. And this is why many marriages fail, because the sanskaras are not recognized. One is attracted only to superficial beauty and doesn't look at sanskaras. So you can definitely tell if a child is brought up in certain environment, it will be carbon copy. I have seen that over and over again. One could be very wealthy, from wealthy family, but their personality could be selfish, self-centered, cheating or taking advantage of other. That quality remains. On the other hand, somebody is brought into poor family with high moral. That higher moral is translated. We cannot give sanskaras to our children by teaching them, but living ourselves. I give sanskaras to my children and grandchildren by being myself. I could not tell them to do yoga or meditation, do certain things, but certain things they definitely got by observing and living with us, and becomes that part of their personality. So whatever environment we live in, that impression we pick up, and that is our sanskara. Jai Bhagavan.